5K run.
Oh wow,
We had
okay.
like around like 80 to 100 people.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
80 to 100? Dang, that's really neat.
Yeah, so we raised about like $8, so
wow.
helped a lot.
I think our sound might be back, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all got 80 to 100 people. That's so cool. Okay.
So we're kind of like doing another one of those.
Yeah.
Probably.
We're doing a gala, so we could bring awareness.
Oh, y'all are planning a gala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so cool. When's that going to be?
September 21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Y'all excited? Y'all excited to come tour the studios and stuff?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Be cool.
All right, you can head out. Shiksha's going to give you a really fun tour. There's so much to see here.
All right, thank you so
Thank
much.
you for coming to the live stream.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Alice.
You're welcome. Okay, I did take our mic.
Is the sound back?
No, I switched the mic.
So it's good?
Yes, now we are good.
Okay, so how exciting was that, y'all? We always talk about your purchase feeds, and we got to have some of our local volunteers who are part of it right here in the studio with us. So that's really exciting. Hopefully y'all can hear now. If you can't, please let us know in the comments so that we can continue fixing it if there's any other issues. All right, so how do you shop on the live stream? Good question. If you're on TikTok, follow the link in our bio. And if you're on our Facebook or Instagram platforms, you can use the comment sold feature. It's so cool, it's so easy. All you're gonna do is comment the word sold with the item number. So we'll start with 101, and it'll always be up in the corner of your screen too. So if you're ever wondering, what item are we on? I really wanna get the link to that. You can comment sold and you can find the item in the corner of your screen. Now, just because you say comment sold, you're not obligated to purchase it. It will bring you a link, and then you can look at it. You can look at other photos of it. You know, maybe look at the price, look at what your budget pay will be, and see if it's something you want to purchase. But we do have a coupon code. We have a code. It's LIVE25, and it's only good for 24 hours. So if you want to purchase, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just go ahead and purchase right now if you want to get the extra discount. 25% off. That's a really good discount code, so we don't want you to miss out on that. You'll also get free shipping on all orders $49.99 or more. So I think, at least probably everything today will include free shipping. If you're just under, maybe think about adding something else to your cart. See if you can reach that $49.99 price point so that you get free shipping. So that's a nice little bonus. Also, we're giving away a car. Yes, a car, you guys. We're giving away a Nissan Leaf. You can enter every single day until September 5th. And every day you enter, you're actually eligible to enter to win a gift card as well. So you might as well enter every day. Better your odds of winning the Nissan Leaf. And also, each time you enter, you're entering to win a gift card. So it's a win-win. We are going to kick off the show. Actually, this is my favorite piece. Is that why you started with it, Elias? We were unpacking our pieces this morning. Like I mentioned, they were running a little behind because we changed up our show from Santa Fe style to gold. So when we were unpacking them, I was like, ooh, Elias, look, that's a heart. I love that. So we're starting out with this heart piece. And this is going to be Italian gold. So anytime we have something Italian, you know it is going to be stylish. It's going to have all of those little details that really set it apart from just a traditional gold piece. We do have some really great basics and great staple gold pieces, but when we're talking about Italian gold, it has so much charm to it. And you can really see that. So you have a sparkle chain all the way around, and it kind of wraps around this heart-shaped pendant there. It's going to be in 10 karat yellow gold, and you have some adjustability here. So you can actually go, your sparkle chain goes all the way around, but you have multiple little loops here. So you can actually go from 18 or 20 inches, which is great. Sometimes we don't have that adjustability on these more detailed chains because of the way the sparkle chain works. But with this one, you can actually loop that into that second loop to get an 18-inch chain, which I might have to take off the gold beads I have on. That was fun. We had some surprise guests.
And we're looking at 10 of these chains available.
Yo, we have 10 of these. These are so cute. Oh my, man, I don't want y'all to miss these. Okay, we only have 10 of these left. Look how cute they are. So the sparkle chain actually dangles down. I'm gonna pull it up a bit more on my neckline because I have a higher neckline today. Yeah, so 24 hours. I just tangled up. 24 hours for the sales price. I feel like these cords are hanging out everywhere. I've got to fix these or it's gonna drive me crazy. Fix those real quick. Look at all of our little visitors, and I'm over here with all these cords hanging out of my pockets.
You can take them off.
We're gonna have to figure out a system. Wait, are we not using the mics?
No, we're not.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm taking them off.
Yeah, that's why I plugged in the other mic in front of you.
Oh, I have definitely taken these off. Okay, let me pull these mics out real quick. That'll just allow me, sometimes y'all, these mics, we really want to give y'all the best sound possible, but sometimes they're just in the way and they drive me nuts sometimes. So I'm glad I can actually just take these off and be flexible. And okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, I feel free. Feel free. Okay, here is that adorable heart with this. Oh, I want this. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's your adorable heart with the sparkle chain. Now it has two little dangles. Pull that up. And so you have this two little dangling portions that actually moves down the side of the heart. So it's a really unique way. You would think like, oh, they, would solder it to the top and then have the dangles from the bottom. This chain actually moves down the sides of the heart to create those dangle portions with your sparkle chain. So you're getting 1.3 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. This is the Cascata di Luce Italian gold. I want to point out to you what I mean by the sparkle chain actually moving down the sides of the heart. So if you look on the screen here, you see that outline of your heart in 10 karat gold. Well, your sparkle chain is going to move down the side of that heart, and there's your dangling portion, and then down the side. So your sparkle chain is actually like attached to that heart. So it's kind of just, it's accentuating the shape of that heart as it moves down the neckline. Now this one has a 5-star rating. Mr. C, oh, he just gave it a heart, and I love that because that's the perfect review. It's a 5-star review, and he put a heart on it, and that's the best way to review this heart because it's a heart, right? It's sweet, it's full of love. All right, so yes, the prices are typically good for 24 hours. Now, instead of adjusting our prices nowadays for the live stream, we have our coupon code, and your coupon code is available to you for 24 hours on the items we present. So anything you see today, you'll be getting a 25% off discount if you use the code LIVE25, but that's only good for 24 hours. So your price point on this today is going to be $172.49. $172.49, that is going to be your price. Now, if you go back and try to get it in 24 hours or 25 hours, it's going to be $229. So if you want to get it for under $200, which, y'all, this is so cute. And here's the thing. I think about pieces of jewelry like this, especially with the sparkle chains. There was a brand that became super popular a few years ago, and they kind of had these sparkle chains, but they weren't done in gold. They were done in like a gold tone, and they were very trendy, and you would pay like $75 to $100 for a piece of jewelry from this brand, but it wasn't something that was going to last you forever. I actually have a necklace. It's like a sparkle chain design. It actually does the same thing. It doesn't have a heart, but it comes to a central portion, and then it kind of has two dangling portions. And these are just very stylish kind of chains you could have, but mine has already tarnished and turned, and I've thrown it out. This is something done in 10 karat yellow gold that you can have for years to come. So you can continue enjoying that style, that detail for years to come. And it's a heart. So it's such a great symbol of love. It's such a great item if you're thinking about gifting as well. Anybody in your life that you love, you can gift a heart to, right? Your girlfriends, your mom, your sister, your niece, anyone. And I think the hearts are so feminine too. I am all about, in 2024, embracing your feminine. I think maybe it's not showing so well because it is a very dainty piece. So it might just not be showing up too well on the neckline because it's so dainty. I'll show y'all that heart. But I will show it to you on the blackboard as well. Oh, it's blurry. It might be a connection issue.
I'll try to zoom in.
I'm going to put this on the blackboard so y'all can see the details I'm talking about. Like it's blurry. Okay, so here is your heart with your dangling portions. And you can see how the heart is actually connected to that sparkle chain. Y'all see that? Elias is doing a good job of kind of zooming in for us so you can really see the heart. Isn't that so cute? We love this one, y'all. Here for our TikTok friends.
we're looking at 10 of these available.
10, you guys. We only have 10 of these left. Let me measure that heart for you so you can get a good idea of the size. From top to bottom on the heart, it's about 1/2 inch, a little over 1/2 inch. So it's not huge. The heart isn't going to be huge on the neckline. It's kind of just the right size. It's that sweet spot medium size where it's something that you could wear in a lot of different ways, but you're not going to be, it's not going to be overpowering. I love it, y'all. This is so cute. That's really what we get with Italian jewelry, is you're going to get the stylized pieces like this. Italians are just known for their style and their detail in jewelry. And again, that is going to be done in 10 karat yellow gold. That will be item 101. Remember, friends, that today, using your discount code, you are going to get it for under $200, $172. If you wait till tomorrow, it's going to be back up to $223. So if you are interested in the heart chain, I would say get it now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get in on the chain before it's too late. Oh, wow. I just did like a whole Dr. Seuss. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get in before it's too late. Y'all, I'm goofy. So, no, you know what? I'm going to stop saying goofy. Elias was so sweet yesterday. And actually, I don't even think Elias realizes. He says such sweet things to me sometimes. And I don't think he realizes how much they impact me and how much they make my day. And he said, "You're not goofy. You're bubbly." And I thought, thank you, Elias. It really made my day. So thank you, Elias, for correcting me. All right. So now we have our 24 karat Electroform Peony Floral Ring. So if you've been tuning in with us here on the live stream for a while, we've had some different varieties of Electroform rings here on the live stream. We had kind of, I don't know if I would call it a peony. We had a flower. It actually kind of matches the necklace we're going to have in a bit. We've had more of a symmetrical flower. So this peony is really neat because you have your peony's flower right there in the center, but then you have kind of like the foliage behind it on either side of the flower. And I think that that is a huge thing that we need to point out, because I remember when we had our first ever gym workshop here at Shop LC, and we had customers come in, which we will be having one in September. So if anyone is local to Texas, please inquire about our gym workshop. I forget the day it is. It's in late September. But you can come into the studio, you can do studio tours, you can do meet and greets with the hosts. We have different workshops. There is, I believe, complimentary jewelry cleaning. There is appraisal of jewelry at a discounted rate. So many different fun activities, and you can shop. They set up a little shop, so it is really, really fun. If you are in the Texas area and you would be interested in Gym Fest, please reach out to us so we can get you all of the information. So when we had our first Gym Fest, Kim was leading a segment about fashion, and at the end she just kind of opened it up for viewers to chime in. You know, what would you like to see here at Shop LC? What input do you have? What feedback do you have? And one lady had said, I think we need more vertical placed rings. She was saying, you know, all of us ladies, we want our fingers to look longer. And I was like, I looked back and I was like, yes, because I am right there with her. I don't have like long, luxurious fingers. I just have normal petite hands. And I look at people who have these long, luxurious fingers. I'm like, supermodel hands over there. But a lot of us don't have those long, luxurious fingers. And so when you have a vertical placed ring, it really elongates the finger. And it gives you this look of having these long, supermodel fingers, right? So with this, we've taken a design that we know and love, the Electroform 24 karat gold flower, and we've added that foliage to give it a longer look on your finger. So here this is up close. Y'all see what I mean by it being longer? Because you have that flower in the center and you have all the little details of that flower. And then you have the foliage extending, giving it more of a vertical positioning on the finger. Now this is 2.75 grams of 24 karat gold. You guys, we're talking about 24 karat gold. So when we're looking at 24 karat gold, that is the purest form of gold we're going to have here at Shop LC or anywhere, right? That is essentially pure gold. So with 24 karat gold, the one thing I always want to point out is if it's going to be a ring, since it's a ring, if you're hard on your jewelry, if you use your hands a lot and you're planning on wearing this a lot, 24 karat gold you have to be extremely careful with. It's going to be the softest and the most malleable of all your golds. Now it's also going to have the most luster. It's going to have the most shine. It's going to have the most rich gold tone. So just beware if you are getting a 24 karat gold ring, You're going to want to be very gentle with it. You might want to reserve it for special occasions where you won't be using your hands much, maybe going to a wedding, a formal function, out to dinner. But you wouldn't want it to be a daily wear ring unless you're just extremely careful. And I don't know, you guys, no matter how careful I can be, I feel like if I was wearing a 24 karat gold ring, it could end up damaged or messed up. So let me measure that from top to bottom here. You are looking at 3/4 of an inch, actually just over 3/4 of an inch. So y'all see what I mean? We took that design that we know and love and we just branched off of it. We continued off of it, literally branched off of it, because we added the foliage right down here. It's kind of like the branches of that flower, the leaves. You know when you see a flower and it has leaves kind of on the stem or underneath the petals? Those are those leaves, all done in 24 karat gold. Now talking about electroform. Electroform, oh, thank you. You got everything, a supermodel, everything. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. So with electroform, it's actually what they do is it's a hollow piece. So it's going to be nice and lightweight, very easy to wear. Again, I still just want to put out that disclaimer because I don't want you to get this home, wear it a few times, and you see kind of indentions or something messed up with it. So I always like to put that disclaimer. But with the electroform process, what they actually do is they create this in wax. They cover it with the gold and then they melt the wax out. So typically with an electroform piece, you'll see right here, you can see the little holes in the back of the pieces. That's where they melt the wax out. Isn't that a neat process? It's really cool. So I think we have one more electroform piece, and again, when we have those, I'll show you those little holes where they melt out that wax. It's such a cool process, but it leaves you just with your pure gold. And it gives you a really big look, but we can do it at a better price point because it's not solid, right? It's gonna be more hollow. So we're able to do this at under $1,000. So we're starting at size 6. We have 7, 8, and 10 available. 6, 7, 8, and 10. We are sold out on size 9. But we are doing this for $839.99 with 25% off of that. That is gonna bring your budget pay under probably around $150 or so. And it's gonna bring your price point, I think, to like $600 or so. So you're gonna get a really incredible price point for 24 karat gold. Yep, $629. My math is getting better on this 25% off. The more you see things, I think the more it starts to kind of like resonate in your mind. Okay, 25% of that is gonna be roundabout here, da-da-da. Okay, so that is gonna bring this to $624. You're gonna have a budget pay of under $168, y'all. It's just such a great ring. If you've ever considered getting one of our floral rings like these and you're someone who just, I'm thinking of my grandma who's watching actually, you know, she doesn't wear her jewelry out and about doing errands or such. You know, she would wear this out to dinner. She would wear this to church when we go for Christmas or Easter or something. So it would be something that she could do the 24 karat gold and she doesn't have to worry about it getting damaged or hurt. And I say that because I remember when I first started working here, I bought a 22 karat gold ring. And I was wearing that ring as my all day, everyday ring. And I was kind of doing some damage on it because I'm using my hands all the time. I'm in and out of my car, I'm going shopping, and I'm wearing this gold ring all the time, and it's 22 karat gold. So it's not gonna have the strength of say a 10 karat or 14 karat. So just keep that in mind. Every carat weight of gold, or every carat of gold has its pros and cons, right? So with the 24 karat, maybe we'll just place this all out here now. With the 10 karat, 14 karat, you're gonna have more alloys mixed with your gold, so it's gonna give it a lot of strength. So that's gonna give you a really strong piece that you could use essentially as an everyday wear piece. Now, you're not gonna get that really rich gold tone, and you're gonna have less percentage of pure gold. Now, if you're looking at, let's say, 18, 22, 24, you're gonna have more purity of gold, a higher percentage of gold, and a smaller percentage of alloys. Actually, Elias is gonna pull this graphic up for us. And you're gonna have a more rich color, a shinier luster, a stronger luster. However, it's gonna be a bit softer. So you just have to be more aware of how you're utilizing your jewelry if you're getting into 18, 22, or 24 karat, or 20. I totally skipped over 20, sorry you guys. Okay, and we're gonna pull up that graphic in a moment. It's good when we have a jewelry show. A jewelry show, you know, when we have one of those random jewelry shows. It's good when we have a gold show. I really like to explain to you the gold carat, the percentage of gold, and kind of what the trade-off is. Because I think people get really confused. Well, it's gold, but it's not pure gold. So people get confused by that. I got confused by that until I really sat down, studied, and did a deep dive, and I didn't really understand. It was like, okay, 24 karat gold, 18 karat gold, gold is gold, right? Okay, here's that graphic, or that graph. So as we look at 10 karat gold, you're gonna have 41% pure gold. Getting into 14, now 14, you're getting over 50% pure gold, 58.3. 18, 75% gold. 20, 83%, 22, 91%, and the 24, 99.9 or higher pure gold. So I always used to use the analogy, and I actually haven't used this analogy in ages, of the pie. You got a pie, and there's 24 slices. Now, if 18 of those slices are still there, and 4 of those slices, or 6 of those slices are eaten, then you have 75% of a pie. So that would be 18 karat gold. So that's the way I look at it. You can look at it like a pizza, a cake, whatever it is, as long as it's cut into 24 pieces, and then you're taking those pieces out, and that's how you're looking at those portions. But there's pros and cons with every single one. The higher you get, the softer it's gonna be, but the more luster it's gonna have. When you get into the 10-14, it's gonna be really strong and durable, but it's gonna lack a little bit of that rich gold color, which some people don't even love the rich gold color. It's all about preference. So here's that ring one more time. That is item 102, our new Electroform peony ring.
And we'll jump into the pendant next.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna stick with the florals. I love it. Give us that sunshine. I don't know. Wow, you could be a math teacher. Thanks. Me with my pie. You know, I really should make some kind of like,
Pie?
I should get a poster board and make like a pie to like show the gold with like detachable pieces. That would be a fun little project.
I was hoping like a real pie.
Oh. Well, that'd be nice too if I just made a pie. I don't know if my pie making skills are up to par. Okay, so now we're moving to our 24 karat yellow gold Electroform flower pendant.
Pendant only?
This is going to be a standalone pendant. Yeah, I might do that as a little side craft. I might make a little pie chart, like a little actual pie with the different, so we can show the gold and kind of show this is what you have, and then you have the alloys. I might do that as a side project. All right, so here is our Electroform floral pendant. Again, it's going to be done in 24 karat gold. You're getting 3.77 grams of gold, so 3 3/4 essentially of gold, a bit more than we saw in the ring. Now looking at this one, it has a really beautiful detailing to it, in that some of it is a little bit more matte, and then some of it has a lustrous finish. So when you look at that, yes, we can put it on the blackboards. Definitely. We can. You want to show? Did we show the ring on the blackboard?
I believe we did.
Okay, we'll make sure we put it on the blackboards. Okay, so here is the peony pendant. Now you're getting a whole full other additional gram of gold. You had 2.75 on the ring. You're gonna have 3.77 on the pendant. Now again, it's that Electroform process. I'm gonna show you on the back where you have that little hole where they melt out the wax. This will be a standalone pendant. Now, just because it's done in 24 karat gold, I don't want you to get to thinking, oh, I have to have a 24 karat gold chain. We just slipped this onto, this is just one of our in-studio chains, right, Elias?
Mm-hmm.
So we simply slipped this onto a gold tone chain, you guys. This is not even gold, it's a gold tone chain. The pendant is so captivating, it steals the show. You don't have to worry about having the perfect chain to make this pendant look amazing. It's a gorgeous pendant. You cannot go wrong with this. Now, measuring this out, and I'll put it on the blackboard for y'all. All right. Ooh, look at that, y'all. This is so pretty. This is one of those classic designs that we do here at Shop LC. Now, I want y'all to notice on the tips or on the edges of your petals, and then on the center of those flower buds, you have that sparkle and shine, that little bit of luster. But then the rest, you have a little bit more of a matte finish. So it's giving you a very realistic depiction of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, moving this over to TikTok. Now, you guys, something I gotta mention is we have a 4.2 star rating with 44 reviews on this item. 44 reviews, and we've maintained over 4 stars. That is incredible. So looking at this, the flower alone is about 3/4 of an inch. From bail to base is right at an inch. So it's gonna sit at exactly, precisely an inch on the neckline. And then of course it'll be the same, about 3/4 from side to side. So our price point that you're seeing on this one is $1,159. Now we're gonna be doing our 25 discount, so you're gonna get this for under $1,000. Ooh, y'all, it's coming to $869. You're gonna get this for $869, a 24 karat yellow gold electroform pendant. Now let me show you here. You'll notice at the bottom you have 3 of those holes. That is where when they design the jewelry, when they make jewelry, they drain out the wax. They melt out the wax that they used to create this piece. Y'all, under $1,000, $864. I want to point out what I'm talking about just in case it's not showing through the screen very well. Here we've got some luster petals there, kind of in between, layered in between. But you see on the edges, you have this shine. You have shine there on the buds of the flower. But everything else is a bit more of a matte finish when looking at your gold. It's a bit more matte. So you just get these little bursts of that shine, of that polished gold. So it's giving you a lot of contrast and a very realistic approach to a flower. Let's take a peek at a few of those reviews, Elias. Okay, so Marvin said, love it. Please more like this. Thank you. So loves it so much, wants us to do more. Ooh, I love this one. Patsy said, I love it, and it's bigger than I thought. So yeah, y'all, that's the great thing is I was able to measure that for you. So you know it's essentially how it is, but I think when you see it in person, it's just such an impressive piece. We had from Cindy, she said, exactly as I expected. Lightweight, but we knew that based on the price. Cute as bug ears. Glad I made the purchase. So she's loving it. I haven't heard that reference before, but I like it. It's cute. All right, friends, that will be item 103. So if you love your electroform pieces, the ring is going to be 102, and then the pendant will be 103, both in 24 karat gold, 24 karat magic.
Like Bruno Mars.
Yep. I wish we could play that. I wish we could play music. We can only have 15 seconds of a song if it has like lyrics and words.
Alright, let's do some earrings next.
Ooh, okay.
This is a star earring.
The stars. Okay. Man, I got to take out my hoops, y'all.
However, you did have those.
So we have these North Star. I call them North Star earrings. They're essentially, it's just a star. But when I look at them, I see that look of a North Star. So it has different length on kind of the, what do you call that? Like, because it's the rays of the sun. But what do we call like the bursts on a star? The
Twinkle.
points of a star? Yeah, I think the points maybe. So each of the points has a little bit like different length. There's a variety there. And so to me, this really looks like the Northern Star. So I look at these and I see such a beautiful representation of that guiding light in the night sky, right? We think back to Christmas Eve. We think back to the birth of Jesus. And what was the thing guiding everyone to where baby Jesus was? It was the North Star. It was that guiding light. And that's what I picture whenever I've seen a North Star when you're decorating for Christmas. This is kind of the look of that North Star. And so maybe this is something that for you is representative of that guiding light, of what's guiding you through life, what you need to keep your eyes focused on. Now, also, it's just a beautiful piece of jewelry. So you don't have to have a whole bunch of meaning behind it. But whenever I see a North Star like this kind of design, that's what I think of. That's where my mind goes is, ooh, I think of that guiding light factor. You're gonna have 2.5 grams of 24 karat gold. So we're sticking with our electroform products. This is gonna be another electroform piece, which honestly, I think electroform is great for earrings. It's great for pendants because nothing is touching them. Like your earrings aren't gonna get rammed into stuff. You know, you're not gonna hit your earrings on a table. I sure hope not. I mean, I don't know what you'd be doing, but I sure hope not. Your earrings are kind of protected. They're on your ear. They're right up by your face. Nothing's coming near my face, okay? I'm keeping my face protected. And I think most of us are. If I see a football heading my way, I'm like, I'm not even going to try to catch it. I'm not a good catcher. I'm just blocking my face. That's what I do. I'm not athletic, you guys. I was looking at clips, actually, from a show I did with Hunter. And Fabian wanted to come out, our producer Fabian, he wanted to come out and show some of the product and model it with us. And I tried to throw him, and it literally just fell right in front of me. And I was like, well, I never said I'm an athlete. Definitely not an athlete. So he had to kind of lean in and get the bag because I was like, I tried to toss it and it just went, whoop, there you go. Didn't go anywhere. But what was I even saying? I don't remember. Oh, blocking your face if there's a football coming. With these, y'all, the price that you're seeing on your screen, at the top of your screen, if you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram, is $774.99. Now, we have actually put these on clearance, so they are $581.24. Drum roll, please. That's before your 25% off discount, so you're going to get them for even less. Elias is going to share the price with us. You are going to get these for $435. Y'all, we're talking about 24 karat gold. The sparkle on these, there's some diamond cutting on those stars. So your star is really going to twinkle and shine. Aren't these so precious? Let me know in the comments if you see that northern star, if you feel that when you look at these as well. Or some of you might just go, ooh, okay, they're just a beautiful star earring, which I absolutely agree with. But I really do see that northern star, that guiding light. And that can be a guiding light in your life. I think sometimes we all gravitate to certain things to remind us of, you know, maybe our faith, what we need to keep our focus on. But there are other little pieces that can do that for you. You're getting these for under $500. Aren't they so cute? Thank you, Elias. Elias is doing some good work zooming in for us, giving you the close-ups. All right. So y'all see, and I'm going to show you on the blackboard also the diamond cutting. Thank you, Elias. I'm like, oh man, you poor people have to see me so up close. Okay, here's the diamond cutting. It's all throughout your star, so it's going to give you that twinkling star effect. Now, from your hoop here, you have the dangle. Now, you do have a little round bead, a gold bead there. That has diamond cutting also. So you're going to have sparkle all the way down the earring. Now, measuring out from the bottom of the hoop downward, so what's actually going to be hanging from the ear, is exactly 1 inch. So you're going to have exactly 1 inch of dangle on this earring. So that's going to come in at 1 inch there on your dangling portion. Now, your budget pay is going to be under $116, probably right around $100 actually. So really great budget pay, really great opportunity on these. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm way up. Your budget pay is going to be $87. $87 to get these home, to get these on. Oh, awesome. So much better when he zooms in. There we go. Thank you, Elias. You're saving the day here with the zoom in. So these will be item 104. 104, those are going to be your electroform star earrings. 24 karat gold. Now, all I want to say is with these, you've got to be careful when you're taking them on and off because the closure is very malleable. So again, we're talking about 24 karat gold. So you have your little insert. That's going to insert right in here. And so it's just extremely malleable. So you don't want to bend it out of shape. Y'all see how I just placed it right back in? But if you just kind of quickly put those in and you're bending and moving, you're going to bend your gold. So you want to be gentle with these. I honestly, with those, just do a little twist, and then push them in together. Don't worry, you guys, we won't miss 11/11. Hopefully not. Everyone's reminding us of our 11/11 ritual. All right, now we're going to kick it off with a bracelet. And I talked about how we had some Italian gold pieces with the style, the character, the charm, but we also had some of our staple gold pieces, our signature gold. So we have a Palma chain bracelet. This is 6 inches, you guys. I love it. Let's see if I can fit it. I should be able to fit a 6, but I actually am like a 6.5. So this might be the first thing ever for me here at Shop LC that just does not fit me. Because normally I'm like smallest ring size, smallest bracelet size. The 6 might actually, nope, it fits perfect. Wait, is this meant to be? Do I need this Palma chain bracelet? It fits so perfectly. You guys, we have a 6-inch bracelet. We normally only see 6.5. That is like as small as we get. So having a 6-inch bracelet, I'm like, I might have to invest. I might need this. And I know it's gonna be about $300 roundabout. Y'all, this is 10 karat gold, perfect for a bracelet, because if you're layering it with a watch, with other bracelets, you don't have to worry about it getting nicked and damaged. It's gonna have the strength of that 10 karat gold. It's a 3mm Palma. So what we love about the Palma, friends, it's a braided design. It's a 360, almost like cylinder-esque design, but it's very fluid. It's very comfortable on the wrist. Now, it's not gonna sit flat to the wrist like a Cuban, which we'll have a bit later, but it's gonna be, it's three-dimensional. That's the best way to describe it. It's a three-dimensional braided design, but it's very fluid. There's no rigidity to it. There's no kinks in it. It's 11/11, friends. Guess what that means? It's time to make a wish, say a prayer, whatever your heart calls you to do today. So we'll take about a minute pause and do that. This is something we do on the live stream. All right. Hope that you made your wish, that you said your prayer. I know we can all use those these days. I feel like it's been a tough week for a lot of people. Poor Elias has been going through it. His car has been broken down for days. And so we all need to be sending up our prayers for Elias, that his car gets back to working, that all of the things he's going through this week, that everything will come together. And, you know, ultimately God works everything for good. It's just really hard to see you in the middle of the storm, right? Sometimes you're like, man, I don't understand it. But one day you look back and it all makes sense. Mm-hmm. All right, friends, here is that Palma bracelet. Now we're going to give you an up close. Look at this on the wrist. If you have a petite wrist, this is such a great opportunity for you to get a gold bracelet, because we just don't do 6 inches. I'm in shock. I'm like, how? Why? What happened that we made a 6-inch bracelet? I mean, it's great for the younger ladies in your life as well, but you just run the risk that it might grow out. Not grow out. They might grow out of it. You're getting 2.8 grams of your gold. It's a 3mm Palma, and it sits at 6 inches on the wrist. Y'all, this is such a great find. This, I feel like, is like a little hidden treasure. Like, who knew that we had a 6-inch Palma bracelet just waiting to be found on the website? It brings it down to $296. Under $300 is going to get you home this gorgeous Palma bracelet. 3mm, like, that is not to be missed. You are going to notice it on the wrist. Budget pay of $59.24. $59.24 on your budget pay. I love it. I'm going to keep this on now. I'm keeping this on the rest of the show. I've never seen a gold bracelet that fits me so perfectly. That will be item 105. 105. Yes. Elias, you're getting some love. Everyone's praying that your car situation gets fixed.
Much appreciated.
All right, y'all. This is item 105. Remember, you're paying under $300 for this piece.
Let's do a ring next. We'll do a band.
A band. Okay, let's do it.
There we go.
All right, so we have a diamond cut band. This one's actually done in 18 karat gold. So we're getting up there in our percentages of gold. That's going to be 75% gold. Now this one has diamond cutting all the way around, which I love because it gives you so much sparkle, so much shine. We're going to have a smooth polished band coming up in a bit. But this one has the diamond cutting. So if you like that added sparkle, if you like that added razzle dazzle, you will love this ring. So you have your diamond cutting, you have your 18 karat gold. You're getting just under a gram of gold. Here's the exciting part, y'all. This starts at size 5. How many grams on the bracelet? Elias, I forgot to mention that, I think.
There you go, 2.8.
2.8 on the bracelet. 2.8 grams on the bracelet of 10 karat gold. Now moving to our diamond cut ring in 18 karat gold. That is just under a gram. Just under a gram on that one. So more lightweight, but I think this one, it's all about the diamond cutting. It's all about that gorgeous finish, that sparkle factor that you're gonna get. So we have sizes 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 through 8 are available. Really great size range on this one. Petite fingered friends, this is your time. I could buy this ring, y'all. We got the size 5. I mean, that is a winning moment for us here on the live stream. Also, I think a band like this, if you have a size 5 pinky, this would be such an adorable pinky ring. Like, could you imagine how cute would that be as a pinky ring? I see more and more people wearing pinky rings and rings on all fingers. And I've been someone who typically I stick to my ring finger. If it's a little bit big, I'll slip it onto my middle finger. I used to wear a pinky ring, actually. My mom might remember that. There was a period of time where I almost always wore a little sterling silver pinky ring. I loved it. I actually wouldn't mind. I might get a pinky ring again.
I can see it as a pendant too.
What?
As a pendant.
There's a pendant.
No, I can see it as a pendant.
Oh, I was like, there is? Yes, yeah, you could slip this onto a chain. You're right, Elias, because it has the diamond cutting and it sparkles so much. You could slip this onto a chain and have it as a little pendant. That's a great idea. We're thinking about all this creativity, all these creative ways to wear our jewelry. I'll come give you a close-up view. We'll let Elias do his magic. Here is for our Instagram and Facebook friends. Y'all see that beautiful diamond cutting? That's what's going to give you that sparkle every time you move the hand. Every time you move the finger, you're just going to get so much sparkle from this ring because of the diamond cutting. See that? As I move my finger, you just see that razzle dazzle factor.
It's dancing.
It is. It's a dancing, dazzling diamond cutting. And y'all tune in for our afternoon show. We were going to be doing Larimar. Now we have changed our shows today. So afternoon is going to be diamonds. Diamonds.
Nice.
There we go. All right, friends, available in sizes 5 through 8. Now, we had sizes 9, 10, 11. They're sold out. This is one of those pieces, we might get this back. So I would go ahead if you are looking for a 9, 10, or 11 and click on the bell and put your email in. It is going to come down to $161.24. $161.24. And you're going to get a $32 budget pay, you guys. You're getting under $200 for a gold ring, something you can have forever. I think we ended up centering it, so hopefully you got a good view. Something you can truly own forever for under $200. It's such a good deal. I think that's the thing with gold, guys, is you got to think about how much costume jewelry in a gold tone you've purchased over the years that you get to enjoy for a small period of time, and then it tarnishes and turns and it's done. With these pieces, you get to enjoy these for years to come. So keep that in mind. These are actually like investment pieces because they're pieces you're going to have forever. Not to mention, gold is at an all-time high as far as its value right now. So if you're looking for something, we've seen the overall trend of gold over time is always upward, right? The overall trend. Is it dip? Yeah, sure. But overall is upward. So if you're looking for a way you can maybe invest in something tangible, I'm not an advisor. I can't say invest in gold. It's going to go up. But if you're like me and you look at a trend and you go, oh, well, for like ever, gold has always been trending upward, it's likely going to continue that way. Maybe gold is somewhere you put your money in. All right, incredible reviews on this one. Pamela said, I love this ring, and so does everyone else. Ooh, Pamela must be getting some good compliments. Dawn said, perfect band, stunning shine, nice pattern. Those are 5-star ratings, friends. 5-star ratings on this ring. Lisa said, beautiful sparkly diamond cut facets. So yeah, everyone's loving this one, you guys. It is, I mean, it has that sparkle factor. And it's at a price point, you're getting gold at under $200. What's not to love, right? And that has 16 reviews, you guys. 16 reviews with a 4.5-star rating. That is amazing. I always emphasize that. The ring is 18 karat. 18 karat, so it's not gonna be as malleable as a 24 or a 22 or a 20. It's going to be right there in the center, 75% pure gold. So you would want to be a bit more gentle with it, but you don't have to be as careful as you would with a 24 karat ring. All right, friends, our band ring will be item 106. You can comment sold 106 for our diamond cut band ring. So y'all, I ran out of coffee this morning.
Oh no. And
that probably didn't help with my morning mood and my like running slow. I'm like running in. I'm like, Elias, I'm here. I went to get coffee out of my canister and I'm scooping it. I'm like, there's no coffee. And I wasn't gonna buy any because my mom has like stocked up on organic coffee when it went on sale at her grocery store. And so she has a bunch of organic coffee. And so I was like, well, when I see her next week, I'll just get a bag of the organic coffee. I was telling myself this like yesterday, but I hadn't remembered that I was gonna like try to get an alternative. So I had some pods, some old Keurig pods. I don't really use the pods anymore. I refill my own pod with coffee grounds. I had an older pod. It's a caramel apple coffee. So I'm drinking this coffee over here that tastes like a caramel apple, and it's good. I just feel like I've been transported to October, and it's still like nice and hot in Texas, so I don't know. It's not quite October weather yet, but y'all know what it is? It's a kickoff to college football. Today is the first day of college football. Who's excited? I'm excited, and guess what? I'm extra excited because the A&M game is not till 6:30. So I will be out of work in plenty of time to go watch the Texas A&M game. Gig 'em Aggies. I was watching a skit. It's really funny. I was watching a skit about the if football teams were designated denominations in the Christian faith, and they said Texas A&M would be the prosperity gospel because they never win, but they still believe it's going to happen. And I was like, that's like actually spot on. That's perfect for Texas A&M. Also for the Cowboys, we're the prosperity gospel. We're like, we haven't won. We have no proof that we're ever going to win, but we believe it. We believe that we will. And if you say it, you can do it, right? So I'm going to be going to see the Aggies. I wish I was going to College Station to see the Aggies. Wouldn't that be great? But I'm going to hopefully go watch the Aggies somewhere for their first game of the season. So that's exciting. I know everybody today was excited for football. Football. I can't believe it's already football season. All right. What do we have next, Elias?
We will do a cross next.
Ooh, y'all, this cross. So when Elias was pulling this out, he was like, I did this combination. I was like, wow. This cross, y'all, it is so bold. And it's a really beautiful cross because it's not just a basic cross. It actually has, you have Jesus Christ on that cross. And something I want to note about this crucifix is it is made in the USA. And it's going to be the same. We also have a Last Supper pendant that's also made in America. And I think that's really neat, really special. We get a lot of Italian gold. And I always talk about the detail in Italian gold, the beauty in Italian gold. But I love to see some of these gold products made in America as well. So with this crucifix, there's so much detail. You have so much detail on Jesus. You have diamond cutting on the edges. And then you have like this sandblasted texture on the center of the cross. So kind of on the center of those beams, you have this sandblasted texture, but then the edges you have the diamond cutting. So it gives you a lot of dimension to this crucifix. Even just all of the detailing in Jesus, you see kind of the way the cloths are draped over him. It's an incredibly beautiful depiction of the crucifix, which is honestly just, when you think of this moment, it's a very sad moment in time. But what I love, there's a Phil Wickham song, and it says, Friday's good because Sunday is coming. And it's talking about Friday, right? Friday, the day that Jesus was put on the cross. If you were looking at Friday alone, it wouldn't be a good day. It would be a very sad day. But it's a good day because Sunday's coming, and that's when Jesus rises up out of the tomb. So it's you can look at this and you can have peace knowing Friday's good. This day is good because Sunday is approaching. Jesus is coming back. So when you might look at this at first glance and go, I don't know, I just want a regular cross. I don't want the crucifix. I don't know if I want that much detail. You can rest in knowing that this is actually such a symbol of the peace that is to come on Sunday. And I think that's representative for any of the Fridays in our lives, right? Any of those storms. The Fridays are good because the Sunday's coming. You know, the good is around the corner. So I love this crucifix. I love that it's made in America. It has a really nice large bail. Y'all, the chain that we put this on is massive. It's 3D. We had this the other night on the live stream. I'm blanking on the name, so when we get to it, I'll let you know. But it is just such a beautiful crucifix. And with a crucifix like this, I would say you could wrap a beautiful ribbon around it through the bail and place it atop your Bible. You could put it on your bedside table. You could showcase this. It doesn't have to be a crucifix that you wear. It is made in 10 karat yellow gold, so it's going to have the strength if you do want an everyday wear pendant. It's coming in at 3.5 grams of your 10 karat gold. Now I'm gonna place it on the neckline with the chain. Actually, first I'll measure it for you. From bail to base, about 1.5 inches. Cross alone is 1 inch. Now I'm gonna slip this on. Friday's good 'cause Sunday is coming. Told y'all yesterday I shouldn't try to be a singer, but sometimes I do try. Oh yeah, at Christmas you could put it on a red ribbon. You could put this on your tree. You could put it on a coffee table if you have like a nice little tray. If you have a tray on your coffee table, you kind of place this with a ribbon there. Here's your crucifix. Now I'm going to show it on the blackboard because I want y'all to see all the details. Also, can we look at that chain, y'all? This is coming up. Look at how prominent that chain is. But look at how prominent the cross is as well. 1 inch, 1.5 inches with the bail included. So you're going to get a nice drop on that. All right, friends, the price. We're bringing this to you today for under $400. It's going to come to $371. $371 will be your price after your 25% off discount. That is utilizing the code LIVE, LIVE25. All right, so let's put this on the blackboard. I want you to see those details I was talking about. You have like the sandblasted finish on the back, you have the diamond cutting on the sides, and then you have all of those details in Jesus. Thank you, Elias. Under $400 for this beautiful crucifix. Not something you have to wear, something you can enjoy in your home. Representative of so much if you are a person of faith. This is kind of representative of the biggest sacrifice ever known. Your budget pay will be under $100 to get this home. It is, again, it's going to come to $74 on budget pay. Y'all, this is, again, done in 10 karat gold. So if you wanted to wear this, for the ladies, it might be a bit overpowering. For the gentlemen out there, this would be such a lovely crucifix to wear. It has a nice bold look to it. It's large and it's durable. Gentlemen, I know you need something durable. And it's 3.5 grams of 10 karat gold. All right, that will be item 107, lucky number 7. Ooh, Elias. Mm-hmm. That's really special. The crucifix came in at number 7 because 7 is like such a special number in the Bible. Maybe that was meant to be. Because we didn't do that on purpose, y'all. God just sends little signs. God of signs, God of wonders.
We are going to jump to next.
Should we do that chain we had with it?
I was trying to, but it doesn't seem like they gave it to us in the show.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to see if they could add it here later on. So
No worries. Maybe the hoops?
Yes, let's do the hoops now.
All right. Y'all know me. I'm a hoop girl. I love my hoops. This is such a great gold hoop. They're so durable. You have a little hinge closure, so easy to put into the ear. Slip it on. You hear that little click. You are ready to rock and roll. Click. There you go. Woo-hoo. Y'all, I love these. I love them so much. Okay, they're done in 10 karat gold. That is what I need in a hoop. Because I'll tell you, if I have a little dangling earring like that star, no worries. A hoop, I feel like I'm hard on my hoops for some reason. I don't know why. I think just because I wear them so much. Like, y'all, I will wear hoops to go to the grocery store. I love putting my hoops on. Like Mombi and I were saying yesterday, hoops kind of suddenly change your confidence level, your attitude for the day, your personality. You have multiple personalities when you're wearing hoop earrings. Getting that closure in. Okay, there you go. Look at these on. Aren't these so fun? Hoop, hoop-de-doop, hoop-de-doop. Y'all, it's a Saturday. We gotta have fun or Elias and I are gonna crash. We're on our, this is our 4th live stream in a row together. Afternoon will be 5th. So, hoop, there it is. Y'all, get it. If y'all have any fun hoop song puns here, let us know, because I'm going hoop, hoop-de-doop, and Elias says, hoop, there it is. So if y'all have any fun hoop puns, let us know in the comments. But look at these. This is the essential hoop. If you're going to buy one gold hoop ever, this is the hoop you buy. Full cylinder, 10 karat yellow gold, very durable. They are 3 by 35 millimeters, so nice thickness there. And you're getting 2.4 grams of 10 karat gold. Now, the inches on this one, it's just a simple polished gold. So we don't need to do it up close because it's just a simple polish. But your diameter is 1 inch. That is the Goldilocks of hoops. 1 inch is what we all want when we're looking at a hoop. Not too big, not too small, just right. Y'all, I love these on. Okay, wait, what's our price, Alice, with the code? Because I might, no, I can't. I was like, I might need to invest in these. I can't. I've been spending too much money. $251, you guys. Here's the thing that I just really want to drive home with these is I have so many hoops that I buy, costume jewelry hoops, and I have a lot of them, but they don't last, and that's the thing, or they turn my ear green. This is not going to do that. It's 10 karat gold. You can have these the rest of your life. It's a budget pay of $50. What is not to love about these hoops, you guys? Budget pay of $50, 10 karat gold. You can have them forever. They're durable. They're the perfect 1 inch size. Everyone needs these hoops. $50 is it. You're going to have complimentary shipping. Get them home, try them on, and tell me that they don't make you instantly want to get up and walk around your house and move like this. Because that is what a hoop does. It makes you just want to stand up and go, all right, okay, it's a good Saturday. Like, I was kind of dragging. Now I'm like, okay, I'm up. It's like the song, I was down, but now I'm up. All you got to do is put on a hoop, and you're going to go from down to up instantly. It just gives you a little energy boost. They are...
Coffee.
I think the gold looks better on the big screen with the black background. Yeah, that's a good point. The gold, like where we put these, it's just the image that they give us from the website, unfortunately. So we aren't able to really choose the background. But thank you for that feedback. Okay, y'all, we love these. This is item 108. I don't feel like I even need to really explain these. It's just a no-brainer. It's such an easy purchase because if you wear hoops, you're going to wear your gold hoops. You're going to wear them for the next 10 years, easily. All right, friends, that is item 108. 108 will be your 10 karat gold hoops. And you can see those on the screen there.
Let us do our Last Supper.
All right, ooh, let's move into the Last Supper, y'all. So we started with that crucifix, and I did mention the Last Supper piece. So the Last Supper piece, again, is going to be made in the USA. So another made in America piece, which we just love, especially with these pieces that have, you know, that kind of special religious meaning to them, like the crucifix and like the Last Supper. And so I love seeing these made in the USA pieces. So here's our Last Supper. And I remember selling this with Steve, I believe it was, on the television side of things. And here's the thing, I'm getting caught on everything. Here's the thing about this Last Supper piece, you guys. There is so much attention to detail. It is like a little piece of artwork designed into a pendant. When you look at this piece, you've got mixed metal here. So you have a little bit of white gold right through the center where the table is, where Jesus and the disciples are. You have white gold. The rest of your pendant is done in yellow gold, 10 karat gold. It's like you have a framework, but when you're looking at the Last Supper, you guys, it's so detailed. It looks like you can walk right into the room. It's like one of those paintings you see that almost looks three-dimensional. It's like you can walk into that space. You can walk into that moment. And what a moment that you would want to walk into, like the Last Supper, right? I mean, if you could choose moment in time, what a moment to walk into. What a powerful moment in time. And so I look at this and I just think of, wow, you see the flooring. You see the table with the disciples and Jesus, and then you see like the walls beyond. There's so much depth to such a small piece. That's incredible to me. This is not a large pendant. Across, it's about 3/4 of an inch. Top to bottom, it's 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch top to bottom, 3/4 across. Y'all, this is a very petite pendant with so much detail. Now I'm going to pull this on the blackboard, and then I'm going to show you some of those elements just in case you don't see them on the screen behind us. Okay, here is for TikTok or Instagram and Facebook. Do y'all see how that almost looks three-dimensional? Wow. And it has a sparkle to it. You have that framework on the edges, and then you have that beautiful just story. It's a story come to life in the center. So the earrings with the discount, I'll have to pull that up in one moment. Here's the Last Supper. Okay, y'all, this is a crazy price. It's clearance down to $203, when we take our live 25 discount, it's coming to $152 for your Made in America Last Supper pendant. $152. That is it. 1.7 grams of 10 karat gold, all made in America, crafted incredibly. It is like a work of art. This is such an incredible pendant. I'm going to slip it onto my neckline so you can see how it sits. And then I'm going to walk you through, y'all, your budget pay comes to $30. $30 on budget pay. All right, let's slip this on so you can see how it sits on the neck. Or on my top in this case. Look at how that sits on the neckline. Okay, now looking at this, let me walk you through those details that I was talking about. Okay, so you have the framework. It's like a beautiful frame, kind of encasing that moment. Now here you can see the flooring, the etching of the detailed flooring. We have our white gold in the center. That's going to be your long table, Jesus with the disciples. But look how you see the depth of the room, the wall panels, the ceiling moving back into the room. How? I mean, it's so incredible. How can you create so much depth in such a tiny space? What did I say, 3/4 by 1/2 inch? To create that depth in that small space is incredible. This is going to be $30 on budget pay, $152 in total. Y'all, what an incredible buy. We have an amazing 5-star reviews on this. Patricia said, love, love, love this. I'm right there with you, Patricia. Carla said, very beautiful. This metal is gorgeous. I love it. It's the perfect size. Constance said, beautiful, fine details. Even my priest was impressed. That's pretty cool. Constance went and showed it to her priest. I love that. All right, y'all, that is going to be item 109. 109 for the Last Supper pendant. I can't believe the deal that we're doing. Because when I saw it online and I was like, oh, okay, we've done a discount. It was $239. We've taken it to $203. But then we're giving you 25% off on top of that. So we are doing an unbeatable price on the Last Supper pendant. If you're interested, this is a piece at this price point I would not pass up because it's clearanced and you're getting an additional 25% off, which is unheard of. So I would comment sold 109 if you're interested. This is something, again, you don't have to wear this. You could put this on a ribbon and have this atop your Bible. You could put this on a ribbon and have it on your bedside table. You could keep this just kind of as a little reminder. Keep this in the side pouch of your purse and a little pouch. Just to have it on you is something so special. And it's like a little work of art, truly. That will be item 109.
We are going to jump to next, that chain you have on.
Ooh, okay, we're going to do the chain. I was talking about this chain earlier in the show because I was talking about how back in December I broke my chain that I wore my cross on, and I've been looking for just a petite little chain. Well, I found one. We have a curb link pendant chain. It's done in 18 karat gold, so that's going to be that perfect 75% pure gold. You're looking at 0.85 grams, so it's not a lot of gram weight. This is just your essential pendant chain. So this is a chain that everybody needs if they have a lot of pendants, right? Especially pendants with a petite bail. That has been my difficulty in getting a chain for my pendant, is that nothing was quite petite enough to slip through the cross, to slip through the back of the cross. That's where the bail is on my cross. Nothing was quite petite enough. This has a very petite closure, so you can slip this through any pendant. The price point we're bringing you today is $150. This is just the essential, everyone needs one pendant chain. So I'm not going to get into too much detail about it. It's 18 karat gold, 75% pure. You can slip this onto any and every pendant. It is sitting at 20 inches on the neckline. Y'all know me, my preference is an 18 inch. So I'm probably going to look online after and see if we have an 18 inch option. We don't I'm not seeing one. I'm sure we make a pendant chain in an 18 inch, so I'm going to look that up. It's a curb link, so it's going to be nice and flat to the neckline. But this is just an essential piece of gold jewelry. Everyone needs a pendant chain. That will be item 110. And y'all, I want to mention too, that has 55 reviews with a 4-star rating. So people love this pendant chain. Like, a pendant chain's so easy, but people love it. Darla said, Okay, April said, beautiful dainty chain, so dainty but strong, going to my daughter for her pendant, a family heirloom, clearly high carat and beautiful findings. Kimberly said, great necklace at a great value, as always.
I think that's it. do that beaded necklace you had on earlier.
Okay. All right, now we have this beaded necklace, y'all. This is what I gravitated to at the start of the show. This is the first thing. Do we have it, Elias?
No, it doesn't seem like they gave it to us.
Sad day, y'all. I gravitated to this at the beginning of the show, these gold beads. But we don't have it, so we are going to wait on it because I don't want to present y'all something that you can't purchase right now.
Okay, we'll do a rope, a 22 karat rope.
Okay.
Next to
Oh, I
the
see
far
it.
left, Yep.
Ooh, I see that rich goldness, that gold tone. Y'all, okay, we've got a 22 karat yellow gold rope chain. Look at the richness. That is how you can distinguish 22 or 24 karat gold, is the richness in the gold tone. So we've got our 22 karat gold rope chain. It's going to be 2.35 millimeters, so a bit more petite than, wait, I think the palma was a 3 millimeter. Yeah, so looking at the palma to the rope, it's a bit more petite than that, but it's still prominent. This is not something that you have to have a pendant. Now you could if you had a pendant with a large bail, but this is not something that you need a pendant. This can absolutely be a standalone chain at 2.35 millimeters. 6 grams, y'all, 6 grams. We've been talking about 2.75, 2.85, 3.75. This is 6 grams of 22 karat gold. That is like 83% pure gold. 20 inches on the neckline. So that's a great length. Look at how that sits on my neckline. 20 inches. It's perfect for a chain like this that has more thickness, right? Because I think why I like an 18-inch for a pendant is because I like the pendant to sit higher. Now with this, you're not worried about a pendant dropping into your blouse. It's just going to be the gold sitting right there on the neckline. 20 inches, 6 grams of 22 karat yellow gold. Do y'all see that richness? Like, I think it's a very distinct difference in the richness, in the color tone of your gold when you move to 22 or 24 karat. It has this really rich tone to it. It's just different. So this one is at a higher price point, you guys. We're talking about more grams of gold, and we're talking about 22 karat gold. So we're getting more into that pureness of the gold. It's priced at $1,679. We are bringing it to you today for $1,259 for a 22 karat gold chain. 6 grams of 22 karat gold, 20 inches on the neckline. Now, $251 is going to get this home to you on your budget pay. With this, it's great for the ladies. I think ladies, you would love this, especially if you love layering chains with pendants and other necklaces. But that 20 inches, that could work on some gentlemen as well. So gentlemen, if you are in the market for a chain, if you know your neck size, you could possibly wear the 20. We kind of recommend a 22 because that's like a surefire, it'll fit on the gentleman. 20 is like a toss-up. It might fit, it might not. But ladies, 22 karat gold. We're getting up there in our purity of gold here of having pure gold on the neckline with this rope chain. It's a classic. I was saying that in the beginning. I was like, we have some Italian gold. That's going to be where you see your really stylish gold pieces, all of those intricate little details. And those might be more in your, 10 karat, 14 karat, but you're going to have all the detailing. Then we move to some of the more traditional gold pieces that are going to be in your 22, your 24, but they're staple gold items. Like everyone just needs a gold chain. I say this when I'm on my shows with Steve or with Sean. When you get a gold chain, it becomes a part of you. It becomes a part of your everyday wear. Most people, they have a gold chain that they never take off. It just becomes part of your everyday life, your everyday routine, whether you put it on in the mornings or whether you just wear it all day, every day. All right, friends, that was item 111. Now we're going to move to a rope chain bracelet. I love that we're staying in the rope chain family. So we're moving to a rope chain bracelet. This is at 7.5 inches. So that is your perfect median size for a bracelet. Now, if you did have a petite wrist, y'all, earlier on in the show, we had a size 6 Palma bracelet. I still have it on, and I love it because it hugs my wrist. And I actually like sometimes for a bracelet, I don't always want the drape. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I want it to really hug the wrist and feel perfectly in place. This one for me has a little bit more drape, but for most people, 7.5 inches is going to be that perfect size. Like the Palma, it's a 3 millimeter rope. So It's prominent, but not too much. And when we're looking at a bracelet, same with the 22 karat, that was a 3 millimeter. So it's prominent, but it's not overbearing. It's something that you could layer with other bracelets, create your own look on your wrist, right? Everyone's into creating their wrist stack, right? We have a stack on our wrist of different bracelets that we combine and mix and match together, golds and silvers, and these would be those essential bracelets to do that with. This one is in 14 karat yellow gold. So 14 karat yellow gold is a sweet spot because it's over 50% pure gold, but you have a lot of strength and durability to it. So it's a nice little sweet spot when we're talking about gold. Now, your price point on this, you're getting 2.5 grams of 14 karat gold, over 50% pure gold. We have this at $419. We're instantly gonna take at least $100 off of that with your discount code, LIVE25. So you're gonna pay in the $300 range for this rope chain bracelet. And I think some of us, we overlook gold bracelets, right? We think a lot about gold chains, gold necklaces, but we don't always think about gold bracelets. Your price comes down to $314.99. Now here you can see it on my wrist. It's your classic rope chain, 7.5 inches. That is gonna fit most wrist sizes. You know with our Tamsy collection, we say it's one size fits most. That is a 7.5 inch bracelet. It is a one size fits most. It's gonna be softer in color than we saw on the 22 karat. It's gonna have a softer gold tone to it, but it has beautiful sparkle. There's some diamond cutting there in your rope chain. Oh.
There you go.
And I still have that Palma on. So the Palma is the one higher up on my wrist. If you're interested in that one, that was earlier on in our show. And this one will have a petite little lobster claw closure there on the back. Same with the Palma. So that one will be, it was $319, you guys. $319. That is going to come to a budget pay of, actually, it was $314. Oh my goodness, I'm hiking up the price for you, adding an extra $5. It's going to come to a budget pay of $63. $63 to get home this 14 karat gold rope chain. Item 112. You'll comment sold 112 for our 14 karat gold rope chain bracelet. I love that we're doing so many bracelets today because I really do think we overlook the gold bracelet. We all look for gold chains. We overlook the gold bracelet. Great reviews on this one as well. Anne said, absolutely beautiful. Bought a couple of them. I like that. Patricia said, love my bracelet. Wear it every day. It's so comfortable. Thank you, Shop LC. That's a great thing with the rope chains. It's a chain that we know, that we love. It's tried and true, right? A lot of our chains are like that, but a rope chain is just kind of that essential go-to. It's comfortable, easy to wear, and everyone notices when you walk in the room with a beautiful gold rope chain. Okay, now we're moving into a Cuban. So I was talking about this a little bit ago, which we have, I want to make sure I get the right one. It is, what's the length on that one? Okay, here it is. Okay, so here's your Cuban. Sitting at, this is done again in 14 karat gold. Wait, this is not it. It's that one. And this one is 22 inches. So this, it's this one. This one is 22 inches. So this is great for the gentlemen or the ladies because it is actually 22 inches on the neckline. It's a 4 millimeter Cuban. So talk about prominent. That is going to be very prominent on the neckline. You're getting 8.2 grams. Y'all, 8.2 grams of gold. That's a lot of gold. Look at this on the neckline. What I love about a Cuban is it sits flat to the skin. So you feel every gram of that 14 karat gold on your skin. It's so flat. Now with a rope chain, it's like that 3 dimension. With the Cuban, it's gonna be more flat to the neckline. 4 millimeters is gonna be prominent. Those rope chains we were looking at, pretty much everything we've looked at, the biggest we saw was 3 millimeters. Y'all see how prominent this is on the neck. Now, it's sitting at 22 inches. It dips into my top a bit. So great for the gentleman, right? Gentlemen like to wear their chains sometimes underneath their shirt, sometimes outside of it. Either way they want to do that, a 22 inch is the perfect length for the gentleman. We always recommend for gentlemen a 22 or 24, but that entry one is a 22. That's the one that we can say, yeah, most gentlemen are going to be able to wear a 22 inch. I know Hunter wears a 22 inch chain. So something to consider if you are looking for your son, your husband, your godson, your grandson, any of the gentlemen in your life. If you're looking for gold for the gentleman, this could be a great piece. I myself love the Cubans just because I love the way they sit on the neckline. I love the way they feel on the neckline. All right, friends. So our price point on this, and this is one we don't really have to give you a close-up. You can see the sparkle. You can see the way it glistens on the neckline. It does have a really beautiful gold tone to it in your 14 karat gold. Again, over 50% gold. Now your price point on this one is going to be $1,031. $1,031. And of course, that's going to alter your budget pay. And you are getting, guys, I got to remind you, we're talking about mega gram weights. We keep working our way up in gram weights. 206 on budget pay. Remember the first few items we were talking about, 2 grams, 3 grams. We are now at 8.2 grams of gold. 8.2 grams. You're getting a lot of gold, and it's 14 karat gold, so it's 50% pure. So take a peek at that. Look how beautiful that is. It really does sparkle. It's a really beautiful sparkle to it. Thank you, Elias. All done in 14 karat gold. Again, you guys, that is over 50% pure gold, and it's 4 millimeters. So it's also the largest, most prominent chain we've had in today's lineup. We've been looking at 3 millimeters all morning. We're bringing you 4 millimeters of 14 karat gold. So get in on that Cuban chain. That will be item 113.
Let's do the other Cuban next. Yes, let's get into the other Cuban.
Okay. Okay. This one, y'all. Okay, so I believe this is the right one, right? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So this one, I would say this is a great one for the ladies. So this is actually 5 millimeter. So we're getting larger. 5 millimeter, 9.6 grams of gold. So nearly 10 grams of gold in this one, but this is going to be your 10 karat gold. So it's going to be very, very durable. It's a 5.5 millimeter. It sits at 20 inches on the neckline. So ladies, if you're looking for that Cuban chain and you don't want it to dip too much into your blouse, into your neckline, that 20 inch, look at that on the neck. And look at how it sparkles. Just like with the one we just saw, there's just a really nice luster and shine to a Cuban. And I just love that flat feeling on the neck. Look how it just adds to the outfit too. The final price on the hoop, Elias, on the hoops, I think they were $250, right? So here that is, y'all, 5.5 millimeters. Look at that on the neck. That is a statement with your Cuban. And something Steve and I always talk about is when you walk into a room with gold, people notice. It's always a statement. It's something that right off the bat, people are like, ooh, they've got gold on. She's got gold on. He's got gold on. And so when you have a prominent chain like this, it's a 5.5 millimeters, it is unnoticeable, or unmissable, I mean. Okay, $251. Your earring is going to come to $251 on the hoop. That's your price after the 25% off.
Correct.
All right, so back to our Cuban. 20 inches on this one, but we've upped the gram weight. We've upped the gram weight to 9.6 grams, and it's in 10 karat gold. So it's going to be something that is so incredibly durable. I love where this falls on my neck. If you're a lady that wears a pendant at 18 inches, having this 20-inch chain would be the perfect way to layer your chain with your pendant. So our price point on this today is $13.34, but that's before your discount, okay? I'm just teasing you. That's before your discount. You are going to get a total price of $1,001. So it's coming out to right around $1,000 to get this home. It's going to bring you to a $200 budget pay. That is such a great deal, you guys, for the gram weight. Because that's why I feel like you might be thinking, wait, okay, the prices, they're going from like $300 to $1,000. It's because of that gram weight, you guys. We're talking about more gram weight, 9.6 grams of gold. And when you go to resell, that's one of the things that's going to matter is the gram weight, right? If you're going in and you're selling your gold, who knows? You might have a collection of gold that one day you end up wanting to sell. Maybe you're in a bind. Well, when you go in, what do we got, Elias? Oh, a little pendant. You go in and you're trying to sell, obviously they're looking for heavier gram weights. You're not going to have as much luck with our pendant chain that was like 0.85 grams as you would with a 9.6 gram gold chain. So if you're looking for that kind of investment value, investment potential in gold, you want to go with higher gram weights.
Oh, you got it. And we'll end with this next auction.
Okay.
Keep the faith going.
We had a few things that we got that we didn't get. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean, Elias?
I do.
Elias is like, yeah, I'm the one having to message them about it. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, you guys, this is a show that honestly I feel like has been so, it's been a very personal show for me because we had the crucifix, we had the Last Supper, and now we have this Holy Bible charm. And I love this charm, you guys. I think I've said this in the live streams, and I'm going to say it again here with y'all today. This is done in 10 karat gold. It does have some white gold additions to it, so your cross is actually done in white gold, so that cross really radiates from the pendant. Now with this one, it's 1.3 grams of gold. We're not getting after gram weight on this one. It's about the meaning, it's about the symbolism behind the Holy Bible. So looking at this Holy Bible pendant, you guys, I'll come up and I'll show you the detail in it, because like with the Last Supper, it's got incredible detail. But what I want to say about the Holy Bible pendant is we have been in a sermon series at my church on wisdom and living your life with godly wisdom, and how, y'all, we have access to God's wisdom all day, every day through His Word. And sometimes we are moving through life and we are so confused and we're making mistake after mistake and we're messing up and we're not doing it. And we're like, what is wrong? Why can't I just get it right? It's because we're relying on our own wisdom instead of the wisdom of God. And that's what I feel like a Holy Bible pendant, to anyone who has faith, a Holy Bible pendant is something that will remind you, get in His Word, seek His wisdom, stop trying to do it yourself, stop trying to rely on your wisdom, because ours just isn't as good, y'all. He's all-knowing, He sees it all. So why would we rely on our little fraction of a viewpoint that sees so little in the grand scope of things when we have access to this book that just can guide our lives? So I have been loving our Holy Bible pendants because I feel like they're representative of the wisdom of the Lord, and just such a special piece. I was recommending these. Isn't it so sweet? I'm going to show y'all up close. Yes, Kavita, it's such a pretty pendant. I'm going to come give you an up-close view. Ooh, okay, thanks for that tip. Miss Pat Perkins saw the same earrings on QVC for $700. So we are beating the price on that for sure. Okay, here's your Holy Bible pendant. I want y'all to see all the details. You'll notice your cross is in a white gold, so it kind of shines through the Bible. It just has such a special meaning, and if you live your life by faith, what a special piece. Most of us, our outward expression of our faith is typically a cross. And there's so many alternatives. Like I was saying earlier, you could wear that Last Supper. You could wear a Holy Bible pendant. All right, so this is at $184. Of course, that price will be adjusted. Sorry, guys, you're seeing my hand there. But that will be adjusted with our Live 25 coupon code. What a perfect piece, Elias, to end the show on. Thank you for bringing this one up. I love this piece. So special, you guys. Hopefully y'all got a good look at that Holy Bible pendant. It's not large. It's more of a petite Holy Bible, which I think is nice. So you're looking at 1/2 inch from top to bottom on the Bible portion, from bail to base, about 3/4 of an inch. But it's all about the detailing, really. I think just the beautiful detailing in the focal point of that Bible. So this comes to $138. $138 is going to be your total price on that. If you wanted to, it goes really great on that pendant chain. So you could do the pendant chain and the Holy Bible. Your budget pay on your Bible is $27.75. That will get it home to you. You'll get free shipping. You can begin wearing it and enjoying it immediately. And we have the pendant chain earlier in the show. So if you're looking at the Holy Bible pendant, the Last Supper pendant, and you're wanting a pendant chain to go with it, We had a 20-inch pendant chain done in 18 karat gold earlier in the show, and that was at $150. So you could actually get both of these and have the whole set ready to wear for under $300. All right, friends, Elias and I are gonna wrap up. We had a lot of items come in that unfortunately they didn't have into our system. So we got through pretty much what we could. Now, we are gonna be back with you at 2 p.m. I know many of you were expecting a Larimar show. We have had a change in scheduling. We're gonna be bringing you diamonds. So tune in with Elias and I in 2 hours at 2 p.m. for diamonds. We cannot wait to see you there. If I don't see you, I do wanna send that same reminder that I said at the beginning of the show. It's a holiday weekend. I know for a lot of people it means you're traveling to see family, which is probably why there was traffic. I texted Elias and I was like, it's a Saturday, why is there traffic? Well, it's a holiday weekend. I forgot about that. We're working, so it just kind of flew out the window for me. But for a lot of people, that means you're traveling to see relatives. But for some of us, we're not. We're home, we're alone, and that's okay. Take that time to rest, relax, focus on where your heart's at, right? Do you need a little heart healing? Do you need a little mental break, a little recovery? Take that time to sit with yourself and recalibrate. It's okay. You're not the only one spending the holiday weekend alone. Believe me. I said it earlier. After the shows, I'll be running home to Camry. We'll be stumbling and watching TV on the couch, hopefully catching the A&M game. But if I don't see you later, have a wonderful long weekend, friends. And if not, I will see you at 2 p.m. Bye, guys.